I'm Pat Jones, and this is my story as a woman in business and in politics. I got a call one year from then Attorney General Jan Graham, and I had done focus groups for her campaign, and so we got fairly well acquainted. And she said to me, "Pat, you really need to run for the House of Representatives in Utah." And I said, are you kidding? I've never thought of running for office. I said, well, I don't think I'm interested. But she called me every day for 2 weeks and begged me to run. And finally, I just said yes, just to get her off my back. That's how I got into it, is someone encouraged me day by day for 2 weeks. And it has been a great experience. It's one that I would encourage everyone to be involved, especially women. But I knew it was important to have a woman's voice up there. And we have not had very large numbers of women. It's 15% right now. So when you have those kinds of gaps in issues like gun control or guns or education or health care, the things that women know from their life's experiences, and when you only have 15% of the legislature women, then you can see why it's important to have that critical voice in our state legislature. One of the great things about the quality of life here in our state of Utah is that we have many people that are willing to give back through community service. And I think serving on a community board or different boards of directors helps you understand what they do, how they blend into the fabric and the quilt of our great state. And I often have people ask me, as a woman, how do we get involved in our community? How do I get to serve on a board? I will tell you that I believe my experience as a businesswoman, and in particular as a member of the legislature, it opened up so many doors for me that it's my profile. People are wanting a woman in business, and oftentimes a Democrat. It's my profile that they're looking for. When you serve on a board like that, you are able to give back. There are some fiduciary responsibilities. People don't realize how much responsibility is associated with that, and also to educate people about the purpose of that organization. But giving back to the community through a board membership is absolutely critical to making our communities flourish. The biggest problem and challenge facing women today is a lack of confidence. Women do not see their own potential. Don't assume that because maybe you haven't had the experience that your experiences are not important. They are. 80% of the decisions made among consumers are made by women, even buying a car. So if you're a smart business person, you will make sure that you have women's voices, not just as consumers, but as voices on your boards, so that you can help understand the buying power of women. But it's also important for women to be willing to take a risk. Do not be afraid of failure. Failure will teach us more than achievement oftentimes. Starting a business was a big risk for me. You know, our financial future, we had young children. That was risky, but it pays off. If you work hard, if you love what you do, it will pay off. Don't be afraid to try the things that you love.